up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also catch us live Sunday mornings with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel so I can drop more content for you. The more members, the more super chats, the more cash apps and more viewership that we get, the more time I get to spend dropping this content for you. But let's go ahead and get it popping and get into our video, man. And today, we got to talk about what Devin Haney had to say about Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight versus his fight with Loma. He made some comparisons, bro. Let's see what he said. He said, look, man, obviously they got the influencer thing going on. Ryan has a big following. Tank has a big following. So it's a big fight. But true boxing followers and boxing writers know this is the real fight. This is the number one and the number two fighting each other to be the king of the division. I wouldn't say this is the biggest fight I could have made at 135 pounds, but definitely the toughest. The guy with the credentials and the experience is Lomachenko for sure. There are definitely bigger money fights out there I could have sat back and waited for, but this is legacy. Loma has the credentials and was pound for pound number one at a time. I agree with a lot of what Devin Haney said, bro. I agree with a lot of what he said. Look, man, where he's wrong at is Lomachenko is not number two in the division. Still a top lightweight, but he's not number two in the division. He got 2 losses on his resume. Lost to Teofimo Lopez. He looked bad against Jermaine Ortiz. He's 35 years old. Well past his prime. Very small for the division. He's not number 2 in the division. Top 5 or 6? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have Devin. You gotta have Tank. I got Tank over Devin because I think he wins the fight. I think he beat them all. But in no particular order, you gotta have Tank. You gotta have Devin. Shakur's skill set is unquestioned. You know what I mean? And then you can throw Loma probably at 4. You could throw Loma at 4, but it's some guys that are up under Loma that I think beat his ass. But I'm gonna give his credentials and his experience that much respect. Multiple division champion, former pound for pound fighter. We'll put him at 4 for right now. But I think Abdullah Mason beats his ass. Just saying, bro. I think he'll have a tough ass time with Raymond Maratala. I think he'll have a tough time with Keyshawn Davis. Bro. I think Frank Martin will give his ass every. Listen, bro. Listen, this. I'm gonna put him at number 4. But I would just say between Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Frank the Ghost Martin, Raymond Maratala, which one of them 7 you confident you're putting your money on Lomachenko to beat them, bro? Just real shit. But we'll put him at 4. We'll put him at 4 though, out of respect for his credentials. So number 2, hell no. Hell no, bro. He ain't number 2. But he is the WBO mandatory. He is a future Hall of Fame fighter, and he is a top lightweight, and that is a very good fight for Devin Haney. So that's just he ain't number 2 in the division right now. But that's neither here nor there, right? So that part, yeah. But saying that this is the significant fight, it depends on how you define significant. But what I will say, because some fight fans, star power, this Tank and Ryan is more significant because whoever win this is going to be the star and all that shit. Then you got some that's like, oh, this is significant because Devin Haney and Lomachenko, they fighting for legacy. It depends on which way you want to go. You could argue both sides and have a valid argument. What I will say is that these things are unquestioned about these 2 fights. Devin Haney and Loma is the legacy fight. It's the fight where both fighters have the most accomplishments. There isn't an undisputed champion that's fought for undisputed in the Tank and Ryan fight. Clearly. It's not even close. Like, Neither one of them have ever been undisputed. Devin Haney is an undisputed champion. Tank and Ryan, neither one of them been unified. Both Devin and Lomachenko have been unified. They have been unified. There's no multiple division champion in the Tank and Ryan fight. Loma's a multiple division champion in that Devin Haney fight. There is no former number one pound for pound fighter in the Tank and Ryan fight. Loma's a former number one pound for pound fighter. That fight has more legacy attached to it. That's not an opinion. It's just based off of the credentials of the fighters, the experience of the fight. I mean, Loma's also a two-time Olympic gold medalist. Based on the credentials, the pedigree, the accolades, the experience of the fighters, Devin Haney and Lomachenko is the legacy fight. And I think that's where Devin is going with his statement. And that I agree with. It is the legacy fight. Is it the biggest fight? Nah, Devin said so himself. Is it probably going to be the big money fight for Devin? Nah, because Loma ain't a draw like that. But this is the one, bro, for those people that still don't want to recognize Devin Haney as maybe a pound for pound talent. Because I think he's a very good fighter. I don't have him top 10 pound for pound right now. Whatever. Some of y'all might hate that, but it's my list. Make your own list, right? But this fight, you definitely get that respect. So it's going to get him a little bit of what he's been looking for. So it's a big legacy fight. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia is the spectacle. It's the theater. It's gonna have more buzz to it, more media members at it, more money involved. It's gonna generate more money for the city, more money for the fighters, more money for the promoters. It's gonna be the event. It's the star-studded event. It's more significant in that arena. But the reason that we gotta see Devin versus Tank, or Tank versus the winner, whichever one of them win, or Ryan versus the winner, or whatever. The reason the winner of these fights should fight each other is because that would give us both. And that's when boxing is at its best. Like, if Devin beat Loma and Tank beat Ryan and we get Tank and Devin in the ring, then it's going to give you all that legacy. All the legacy from the Haney and Loma fight combined with all the star power and the spectacle and shit from the Tank and Ryan fight. Combine that shit, and now we cooking with hot oil, man. So I agree. I agree with that perspective. You've never heard me disagree. I've always said the legacy fighter is Loma because Devin is fighting someone that is a future Hall of Famer the moment that he retires. Devin is going to the Hall of Fame by way of being the youngest undisputed champion that we've had in boxing during the 4-belt era. So that one is for the legacy. The Tank Ryan shit is it's for the money. It's the bag. It's the spectacle. It's a big fight from a money perspective, right? So I agree. I've always agreed with that. I'm going to continue to agree with that. Tank and Ryan can become a legacy fight depending upon what they both go on to do throughout their career. So if Tank starts Ryan, but Ryan go throughout his career and have a great career, become world champion in one division, maybe two divisions, knocks out other very good fighters along the way, and builds a Hall of Fame worthy resume, then you look back and then Tank and Ryan did become a legacy fight. If Ryan beats Tank, but Tank goes on to become champion again and knock shit out and wreck shit all for the rest of his career, but he ended up losing to Ryan earlier, then it's going to be a legacy fight looking back. But right now, you can't say that about Tank and Ryan. It does not match the legacy of Devin and Lomachenko. That's just a fact, bro. So I agree with that, man. I agree with what Devin said in there. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment down below, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and don't forget we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And you can also catch us live Sunday mornings with KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Time. Appreciate everybody watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.